I'm going to tell you an NBA player, and you have to guess where the Ringer ranked them in their top 100 players of 2025.
All right.
They updated this list like 2 weeks ago. So it's like during the playoffs with all the reactions of playoff basketball in mind, you tell me where you think they ranked this player.
Are you agenda ready?
I am.
Let's push them.
Always.
Yeah, always. Okay, first name, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Have to have him no less than 3.
They might have him 2. I think they have him 2.
Yes, I think they would have Jokic 1, Shai 2.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what they have. Jokic is 1, Shai is at 2.
Makes sense.
And then they have Giannis at 3.
Yeah.
That would make sense.
Makes sense.
And that's obviously a debate. I mean, Giannis, like many people will just like default to Giannis because he's a better two-way player and he's Giannis, one of the best players of all time. I don't think it's crazy to put Shai above him, but like that's a real hard debate. I don't know where I fall.
It is. I think if you had this conversation last postseason, given like everything that Shai was doing, I know he went out in the second round, but he was still hooping, and you hadn't seen Giannis in the playoffs for 2 years, that's fine. Giannis came in, team sucked, but Giannis is like, I'm getting mine.
Killed the Pacers.
Right. I'm scoring 40 tonight.
The only thing that makes it hard is because Giannis isn't quite the defender he once was, but the defensive ecosystem is also kind of trash now. So hard to gauge, like, if you put him on a team with great defenders, if you get back to DPOY level or not. Mm-hmm. But I don't think he is that level defender, so I think going to Shai isn't crazy.
Give him a Chet Holmgren and see what happens.
Exactly, literally. Okay, so that one's easy. We started there. You know where the agendas are going. Next player, Tyrese Halliburton.
They updated this list 2 weeks ago?
I'll tell you the exact date they updated it.
That'll swing everything.
They actually updated it 4 days ago.
Ooh.
Oh, no, my bad. I'm looking at the wrong number. June 4th. So yeah, 15 days ago.
Okay.
So this is post. He hit all his game winners. This is post.
But this was before game 1, right?
Yes.
But still 3 game winners in the playoffs, just knocked off. He can't be anything lower than 15.
I think he's 11.
I'm going 13.
13, 11. So you guys think he's pushing top 10?
Yeah, for the Ringer, absolutely.
Well, ask the Ringer. He's number 7.
Whoo! Damn.
Number 7 in the world right now. One above Donovan Mitchell at 8, which I also think is quite generous for D Mitch.
What?
That's
D
fine.
Mitch
D Mitch 8's
number
crazy.
8?
That's generous.
Yeah.
Jalen Brunson at 9. So Halliburton right above Jalen Brunson, which isn't insane. I think it's a bit much. It's
the D Mitch at 8 over Brunson is why this whole thing.
Like,
if you moved
subject,
it down like
yeah.
5 tiers or 5 like paces or whatever, and we're talking about like 11, 12, 13 or something like that, then it would feel a little bit better. Halliburton at 7 is
so I'm guessing
too
they're
much.
indexing more to people that did stuff in the playoffs, and like people that didn't make the playoffs are getting pushed down, which to me isn't like logically consistent. But if that's what you're gonna do for the playoffs, he's the 7th best player in the world. That makes sense, I suppose.
Sure.
A weird way of gauging the best players in the world. I think it's like a useless way to gauge it, but if that's what you're gonna do, I suppose I see the logic.
Okay.
Anthony Edwards is 6, Steph is 5.
Okay, that would make sense.
So again, they're glazing a little bit.
There's a clear tier. I can understand their standard.
But I do think what y'all said, 11, 13, like I'm ready to say Tyrese on that level.
I think that's fine.
Wow.
I'll probably rank him at 12, and if we when we do our list in December. Jason Tatum.
Damn.
Well, okay, so
he got hurt. He had a really good first round series.
There's no way a Bill Simmons led company is having Tatum outside the top 15. We'll go 15.
You think he
15 is damn. Why you put him so low?
Yeah, 15 is kind of low.
15 is crazy low we all think he's top 5 or top 6 at least.
Just because of injury.
I think he might be 4.
If they're not doing injury, then I'll go with you.
Yeah,
at 4.
it's a wild range.
He's number 10.
Damn. Yeah.
Which again, he just got hurt. So clearly they're reacting to the playoffs, and it's like they're doing this like you earned your spot in the playoffs, and Tatum obviously got hurt, so he couldn't earn it. Still, nobody thinks Donovan Mitchell is better than Jason Tatum.
No one thinks Tyrese Halliburton's better than Jason Tatum.
No one thinks that. Nobody believes that shit. It's a bit much.
Okay, what a way to gauge players.
Yeah, again, but we understand what they're going for, the thing they're doing. I see it, think it's bullshit.
So what have you done for me recently?
Anthony Edwards. Oh, I already showed you Anthony Edwards.
Damn.
I'm gonna show you too much. Jalen Williams.
Ooh, he had a lot of lows.
But the game 7 that he had going into the finals, that could raise the perception of him.
I think he's 19 or 17.
I'll go 17.
Yeah.
17. You guys are just a little bit too low. He's ranked at number 20.
Ooh.
Which honestly fair.
Oh, no, so we're too high.
Yeah. Too low of a number. Yeah, I said that wrong. A little bit too high. He's number 20. And you know what? I feel like this is fair. Jaylen Brown's 21. I've been saying for years, since last year, I've been called a glazer because I said I think he'll be better than Jaylen Brown, or the verbiage I've used is about the same quality of player Jaylen Brown, and I'd rather have J-Dub for small reasons. Them next to each other makes sense to me.
That's As fair as it gets. Okay.
Yeah.
Good job.
Okay.
Yeah, he is the quasi. I mean, it's like the perfect version of second option wing that can do two-way stuff for you. That's him. That's Jaylen Brown.
After game 5, if he's not top 12 to these guys after game 5, their whole ranking is.
Oh, man, they're going to update it and give him number 6.
Exactly.
Okay, Paolo Banchero.
Okay. Had a very strong first round series.
Kind of. He had a big points per game number, but the efficiency was quite bad.
We don't care about that. 15.
But do the Ringer care about that?
Yeah, probably.
15.
Oh, man. I think the Ringer might.
Is he better? Do you think that they think that he's better than the J-Dub, or is like
I think
you
they
get
might
finals tax and finals push?
They're gonna. I think they might shit on him. They might say he's 25.
20. We'll go 22.
He is exactly number 22 on this list.
Whew, okay.
Which I mean, again, they're heavily indexing on the playoffs. That makes sense to me. He wasn't efficient that first round. He played a tough defense, had to get a lot of shots up. It was not super pretty, but he got his numbers.
It's
22.
It's a little bit too much playoff indexing for me.
That's his whole list, man.
All right.
But even then, I think we ranked him around here in our last list.
But like, and I get it.
I see Pascal Siakam there. I'm just like, he should be way higher than 23. Absolutely. So this whole list is just invalid.
But also, we're doing playoff indexing. They had Steph at 5, and he missed the whole second round, basically.
Yeah, you know, I mean,
yeah, you're right. And it's super inconsistent considering like Tatum was where he was 10.
Yeah.
And he missed like
whack.
Yeah. And I don't know. I mean, that's gonna be a good debate all summer, especially the Thunder win. Which by the time we're recording this before Game 6, so maybe the Thunder have already won. J-Dub versus Paolo for this year alone is a pretty interesting debate because obviously one's a first option, which everybody in NBA discourse says first option automatically makes you better, automatically makes you top 15 or whatever. Whereas J-Dub is not that, but he's closer to being amazing at his role than Paolo is at his role right now. You know, so like. That's a quintessential debate that you're going to hear all summer.
Next year, when it comes to, again, list of players who have a lot of pressure on them, Paolo Banchero is towards the top of that list.
I think it's not crazy to say J-Dub's been better like right now in the playoffs, but Paolo, we all think Paolo will be better. Yeah. So I think most people just project that what we know Paolo will be to what he is now, but I think 22 is fine for now. Yeah. But next year, he's going to be top 15 next year for sure. Assuming growth. Okay, next name, Trae Young.
Oh, they hate these. They hate this guy.
Famously, the Ringer hates Trae Young.
Much. He's, I don't know, 40.
He's below, I'm going
67.
38.
He's 33. They don't hate him as much as you think.
Okay.
John Morant's 34 though. They're right next to each other.
That's disrespectful to Trae Young.
Oh wow,
that's
really?
Disrespectful to Trae Young.
You think?
To be next to John Morant, you think John Morant's that much worse?
I think
no, you don't. Come on.
I think Trae Young should be spots ahead of John Morant.
32 is Bam, 31 is Sabonis. So the next
that's disrespectful to all of them. Having Sabonis at 31.
Well, keep in mind, there's a lot of good players on the NBA, so I feel like this isn't that crazy.
No.
Like I think when we did our top 30, I think we either left Trae Young off or put him like right into it.
After this year, me and my index after June 4th, I'm putting Trae Young several spots ahead of John Morant.
Okay.
And how I currently feel about both of them.
Interesting. Even though John Morant had the good strong end to the season when they fired dude.
Yeah, I think I still like Trae Young a little bit more.
Yeah, considering the injuries, I can understand it. With how your mindset is when it comes to
true. If you get hurt,
are you there or are you not there?
Yeah. If you get injured, Donovan wants you dead.
Yeah.
Next up, John Morant already revealed it to you. Alperen Sengun.
This is interesting. He had a strong playoff run to me, but
he showed he can hang in the playoffs for sure.
He did 28.
I think he was 26.
You guys are doing a little too much. Too much championship.
42.
36.
Damn, nah, I can't have him 36 and Sengun and what's his name? Sabonis up there. Nah.
I mean, I don't think 36 is insane. Maybe Sabonis should be like 34. He should probably be below Ja.
Listen, he got packed up in the first round. He had a couple bad games to close it out. Like it wasn't the greatest showing by Sengun. Like that's fine.
It's completely fine. Him being below John Trae is completely fine.
Okay.
No, he showed he can hang defensively is not really what I meant. He's no longer a defensive liability.
Yeah.
But we still got to see him have his best offensive season and his best defensive season at the same time. So another guy like Paolo that I think we can assume he'll be pretty high next year, but 36 is fine for this year, I think.
If you can get the combo of those two, I mean that's top 20. There's
a lot of good players in the league, but yeah.
You're pushing it if you can get that from him.
I think that's top 26, 27.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, it's top 30 for sure. But to get to top 20, he has to develop like a real strong 3, I think. Yeah. I think he has to be a stretch 5 for him to be top 20 level. Just because, he is way better defensively, he's not like Wemby. It's not going to be ever like a game-changing thing. LaMelo Ball.
Man.
You want to talk about some hate.
Divisive.
Divisive as hell.
Yeah.
I'm scrolling. I can't even find him.
40.
Oh, shit.
I mean, yeah, if LaMelo's not in the 40s, he's either
John
40 or
Morant
50.
was what?
34.
34.
So he has to be much lower than that.
I would say like 44 for LaMelo
50.
Ball.
Ooh, Mo is very close.
Damn.
He is 49.
Wow.
Jalen Johnson is right above him.
Yeah. All right.
Now, that's a disgusting debate. Who you taking, Jalen Johnson or LaMelo Ball? Nobody's ever said those words before.
I know.
But like,
the first person in human history.
that's gonna sound disgusting to a lot of people. But I don't think it's crazy for this year.
It's not crazy at all, considering all the things that Jalen Johnson does do. But also, they're both super injury prone, so they belong in this tier of just like.
But also, if we free LaMelo and put him in a better position, he'll be higher than 49. That's for damn sure. Mm-hmm. He can get to top 35 at the least, even if you're lower on him. Like I've kind of been a little jaded towards LaMelo this year, where I'm like questioning if the ceiling is quite as high as I once did. Maybe I'm not ever going to say he's gonna be top 25 or whatever the number is. He can damn sure be top 35.
Yeah, next season I believe in my mind is LaMelo's like last chance to be like stamped as like an elite level NBA player, unless he does some like crazy shit and has a insane second half of his career turnaround or whatever. But for now, it's looking steep. He's been in the league for like 5 years now, bro. So far,
yeah,
5 years and none to show for it.
I don't know what we call that. Good sample size.
Yeah.
Zach LaVine.
70. I don't know.
70.
Yeah, that's exactly mean. But like, yeah, I'm going 68.
Hold on, I can't find him. Oh, okay.
He's been scrolling for dumb long. 88.
He's 68.
Damn.
How did you get that right?
Come on, man.
He's been scrolling for dumb long. Holy shit.
This is just lazy. They said DeMar Levine.
Yeah.
60 something.
Yeah.
Put them right next to each other.
You know what? That's fair too, though. That's very fair.
I don't know if DeMar is better than Levine. That's a
I'd
tough
rather
one.
have Levine than
But
DeMar.
clearly they both think they're like mid-tier starters.
Yeah. Damn. Zach LaVine
man.
just got shipped over there to die.
Sacramento Kings.
It's crazy because he had a great year in the Bulls. He was shot making was crazy.
was.
Went to the Kings. Nobody cared anymore.
They really made
If
Bulls
it
West.
was only for
Joel
that damn
Embiid.
contract. Ooh.
92.
What the hell? Not where
92.
you would rank him. The ringer.
I'm just saying, like, he hasn't played all year long. It's clearly indexed towards the playoffs. He hasn't participated in these playoffs. He played a very, again, limited amount of games. I'm going 92.
45.
84.
Dude, how do you know everything? He's 84.
Yo, he works for the ringer now.
go.
That's what you were doing on his off time. You made
Let's
this
go.
right here. You put him there. What the hell?
84, like at this point, you're just hating. Either don't put him on your list at all or gauge him when he's on the court. There's no way you think when he's on the court, there's 83 players better. You know how I know you don't believe that?
I like these guys, man.
You know how I know you don't believe that shit? Because Christian Brown is the 83.
Oh, hell no. That's
At that point, just don't rank Joel Embiid. Like, what are we talking
At
about?
that point, just
82 is DeAndre Hunter.
it just keeps on getting worse. What the fuck?
Hey, shut the fuck up.
Just getting 81? I gotta shut up for real.
Josh.
Oh my god,
It keeps getting worse.
dude!
The higher you get, it keeps getting worse.
Josh fucking hard.
No, I believe this.
No, you don't.
I believe this.
Such a stupid
Oh my god, what the fuck? Lou Dort? No, legitimately gets
Wait,
worse,
Luke
dude.
Dort better than Josh Hart?
Oh my god.
I guess.
Lou Dort probably is
I
better than
guess.
Josh Hart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
Oh my god, bro.
But yeah, like, what are we talking about? Just don't rank Joel Embiid.
Yeah, this is
Just
not
don't
right.
even try.
That's funny.
Honestly, this reason is why whenever we do our rankings, I don't account for injury at all.
Yeah.
Because you had to, like, the logic makes no sense. It's so just like vibes based. Like, you get hurt a lot. I like you better than Nasri. Sure. Like, it's so random to just decide where that line is. Don't rank them.
Nah, do it.
Not like this.
Do
Man.
it.
It does nothing for you. Paul George.
It does a
man.
lot for me.
He might be like 97.
I'm going 98. Yeah, I'll go with you. 97 for Paul George.
Hey, I can't find Paul George.
He's scrolling forever.
Okay.
His wrist hurting.
Number 90.
Yeah.
Damn.
above him?
Peyton Pritchard.
Yeah.
Oh, Paul George. This is the conversations. Oh, Torrey East. Oh, no.
Tari Easton, I can understand.
He's amazing. I love him.
Paul George, you are in Peyton Pritchard conversations now. What the hell is going on?
Boston's we have Curry at home. Oh my goodness.
Oh, man. They thought they were cooking with that.
That's insane. And that's the last one. Guess who's number 100 on the list? The last player.
The last player, I was going to say Derek White.
I'll let you know this. Jalen Green is 98.
Jalen Green is 98. Okay.
Bradley Beal.
Hey, it's Bradley Beal.
What the fuck?
You know what's funny? Donovan sucks at like every game today, except for this one. He does everything.
What the hell?
You said Jalen Green. I just started thinking about evolution.
Yeah, evolution.
Who's a little bit worse than Jalen Green? That Bradley Beal is still better than Jalen Green. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
He's the one where it's so clear. Bradley Beal is like everybody recognizes the talent. The Suns don't like him. The fans don't like him. Media doesn't like him. But it's like he could still score, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
That's crazy.
You could be on the list.
Yeah, you can be on the list. Number 99 is Jordan Poole.
All right, that makes sense.
Jalen Duren, 97. Herb Jones 96. Come on.
He didn't play for real.
He was hurt all year.
Why put him on the list?
Tumani.
Respect.
Mitch.
Okay.
Mitch
Dylan.
didn't play this year, though.
Vucevic is so random.
Hey, man, don't look for logic in this list. It's crazy.